হ্যালো, সাবকোস্টার কি রাখবে?
Just waiting for the game to start. I'll begin after the game starts.
Well, now I'm just mad.
Hello guys. So this is Alpha Ladder round 3. Um, Matches between the Dragonborns and Third Reich. So at the moment you can see they have banned the Zack.
You don't have the heart for this.
So you can see a Lucian ban as well, probably for mid laner.
Inferior constructs.
Victor ban for TDB Dragon. They're just going over bans for each other team.
Are you certain?
And there's a blank ban, so a lot of emphasis coming from TDB on the mid lane of Third Reich. Lucian ban, the blank ban, so they're giving a lot of priority to the mid lane. So far 3 mid laners have been banned, 1 jungler.
Let me get in there.
And then the Tristana ban for the ADC, because Tristana is very strong at the moment. Probably one of the best late game AD carries in the game. And a Maokai ban because, well, Maokai has too much CC to begin with, and he is a great addition in a team fight. So just taking it away. The Cho'Gath is still open though. The likes of Cho'Gath are still open. For mid lane, Orianna, Talia, they're still open. And we can see Gragas picked by Third Reich, so they are. And Gragas has been a very good jungle, especially, can gank really well, can set up ganks. The explosive cask is very useful when you're going to, throw one of the opponents to you, or maybe even disengage a fight. A very useful utility from Gragas. And then we see a Janna pick by TDB, and it's going to follow with an ADC probably, because Mugiwara is their ADC. I'm expecting, since Tristana's ban, probably like Caitlyn or Ashe or even Sivir. Those are pretty good picks. Even Kalista, if people play Kalista, but he actually goes for Jarvan, so actually I think he's picking for his jungler or his top laner. Jarvan top is very good. I think in my opinion, Jarvan is better in the top lane than the jungle. So even though he has great presence in the jungle, don't get me wrong on that, but I think he provides a lot more in the top lane. He is pretty good. He can farm pretty well with his passive, and then at fights he can just TP in and lock someone in. That's basically his job. And we see an Alistar being picked by Third Reich. Also, they're hovering over the Corki, so they're gonna take the Corki anyways. So with all of the with Lucian being banned, Corki is a very safe ADC, because Lucian actually came into the meta because a lot of Corki was being played, and Lucian does fairly well against it. So now they do pick up the Corki, and then we see a Caitlyn picked by TDB. So they rounded up their bot lane, whereas Third Reich haven't taken their ADC. So TDB are free to ban ADCs, free to ban ADCs right now if they wish to, or they can ban top laner because the top laner has been picked as well. But the Corki pick was
my genius will be understood eventually.
And the Jhin is banned, so they did pick off another ADC. But the Corki is a very safe pick in the mid lane, especially
Learn from your mistakes.
against many mid laners except for Lucian and LeBlanc, and both of them are not here. So the Corki pick was well done by Third Reich. They saw the opportunity, they just took it, and I think they'd be happy with playing it in most matchups. So they do ban a Riven. I don't know why, but they ban a Riven. So
Cool
and
foam.
then a Fiora being banned, which suggests that he might be playing a top lane tank perhaps, or even that might be a top lane Jarvan, as I've alluded to. But we'll know what they pick at the end, because I think and the Cho'Gath has been banned, and I think EV can now pick their mid laner, because Third Reich has already shown their mid lane pick, so they can easily go for their mid laner, and then be like, okay, let's do some like they can go for it, and then keep the flex pick available, and they are picking a Galio, which is also another flex pick. So there's a double flex going on right there, because Galio can easily go mid, and Jarvan can go jungle or top. Galio can go top or mid, so it's a bit of it's all in the air. It's all in the air. So but there's a Gnar. They did pick a Gnar, so Gnar does pretty well against Jarvan and does pretty well against Galio as well. So he's good both ways. And they are hovering over Twitch or Sivir. I think Sivir would be a very good pick, and they do pick up the Sivir because there are a lot of immobility, and it helps Alistar, because Alistar can just jump in, and Sivir's ult is a great utility. They can use that for an engage. That helps Gragas and Alistar a lot, and Gnar as well, so it's pretty good. And now they're hovering over what to pick now, because and they're picking Vel'Koz. Okay, let that sink in. Okay, so Vel'Koz mid against Corki. I haven't seen a lot of Vel'Koz mid to say how that matchup will end up with. I don't know how that will end up, but I haven't seen a lot of Corki versus Vel'Koz matches to tell which way it will go. But I think it's a jungle Jarvan, and it's a top Galio. It's probably a top Galio and a jungle Jarvan, but they haven't made any swaps yet. Wait, hold on. Something happened. Seems there's a bit of a problem. So seems their jungle has gone DC. I'll let you guys know if there's an update. There seems to be another problem. Misclicked. Allah. Okay, guys, we're going to resume in a bit. They're just going to re-engage themselves. Oh, he banned his own champion. Wow. If anyone didn't notice that, he actually went into the lobby and then he banned his own champion. Like, okay. That was way beyond expectation.
Well, now I'm just mad.
I hope they remember what they're banning. But yeah, I have with me TDB Shadow.
Hello, guys.
Okay.
You don't have the heart.
So we'll just go over. I just want to ask you one thing. Jarvan versus Gragas. Which jungle do you prefer? Like, you know, which jungler is better in a sense in most cases?
Gragas has like early gank potential. Like you can like easily gank with Gragas, but like with Jarvan, like it's like kill shot
Let me get in there.
oriented key champion. You need to hit the E and Q to like get a kill or something.
Yeah, but you also need to hit the body slam for Gragas.
But it's like as he's fat, so like it's easy to hit the like you can like always E and flash to hit the body slam, but like E and Q for Jarvan, that's like hard flash and get the combo.
So, yeah, that's true. But I don't know if anyone notices. I've been watching a few things, and especially I have seen a few videos on 7.18 where they actually nerfed Gragas.
Yes,
They reduced his body slam radius. So like,
nah, they didn't nerf Gragas. They're like
the bug fixed it. The bug
fixed it. Yes, the body slammed.
My genius will
Now,
be understood.
and no one knows how clean of a bug fix is this. You know, how big of a change is this? Because no, and also they nerfed Tristana, but that's another thing. But like Gragas has been a top tier jungler for so long. It's been months. Like everyone's like Gragas has like
Learn from your mistakes.
No, it is like you can easily engage in the team fight and you can easily disengage. You can do like anything you want to do with the champion.
I think with the Gragas nerf, Sejuani will have a higher priority.
Yeah, Sejuani is better. Like in this meta, Sejuani is better.
Yeah. So, like, I'm curious, especially about the mid lane matchup. I don't know what to, Vel'Koz versus Corki. I haven't seen that a lot. But as I said, Corki is probably the best in terms of laning. He's so safe. He's one of the safest mid laners possible. And, TDB banned his counter. So, that was an even more incentive, like, okay, we pick Corki now. Because his counter is Lucian, and Lucian is banned. And even some say, yeah, LeBlanc is also a counter. That's also banned. So, Corki is here.
The Corki is like dominating in this meta right now. And Vel'Koz may not be in the meta, but like I have seen Dragon play Vel'Koz. He's a good Vel'Koz player, so let's see like how they play the champions.
But I think one pick in the draft phase that really caught my eye is the fourth pick of Third Reich. They saw that TDB had picked Jarvan and then they picked Galio. Those two were picked and then they were hovering over to pick. And then they lock in a Gnar. Gnar does very well against both. Not just one, both. So
if the Gnar is like a pretty good player. Like he can like easily dominate the lane. I think. Like Gallo is like lot in the meta right now, but there are like better top laners at this moment.
I think Galio is better mid than top. I think Galio is better mid at any circumstance than a top lane.
You
Galio
can
mid
play
has a
Galio
lot of
mid
things
like
to do.
if your top laner plays like something AD, like if he plays like AD Jarvan or something, then you can play Galio mid.
Yeah, I'm really interested in, they went for Jarvan jungle, which is not bad in my opinion, but he's a better top laner, in my opinion. He's just a better top laner. Not
What
like
do you
he's not a
think?
bad
Like,
jungler. He's a better top laner. That's what I think.
yes, he's a better top laner. What do you
So
think about the like team comp of like both team?
I am going to favor the blue side. Their comp resonates in the sense that not only do they have a lot of CC, they have Meganar's ult, they have explosive cask, they have body slam, and then they have knockup pulverize, and then they have his E as well.
No, like
And
they have a
then,
Zana. Like if the Zana is like plays that really good, like he can easily
yeah,
disengage.
yeah, but how many can you disengage?
Obviously there is Galio. Like if they engage, the Galio can easily ult on someone, and Jarvan, if Jarvan gets someone on his ult, like Galio can easily ult on them. Like there
Yeah.
is, and Vel'Koz can combo. Like it's a massive combo
Yeah,
if
but
they like
also
can do
this
it.
is that the one thing that will be very crucial is Janna can obviously you know reset a fight, but they also
Yes,
have a
yes, yes.
Sivir.
I think like in the late game, Sivir will like do more damage than Caitlyn. Like if the Galio is in the front line, he will be melting.
Yeah, okay. So, like, why I say it's a very good deal because they not only have a lot of reliable engage, then they have a Sivir. That's a
Yes.
lot of team fight focus to go into because if you pop in Sivir's ult and then you run, how many will you disengage with Janna? Because if you knock them back anyways, they come back in. They come back in again.
I think Mugiwara could like pick Kog'Maw, or the Kog'Maw was banned.
No, the Kog'Maw was free.
I
He
think
went for
Kog'Maw was a
Caitlyn.
could be a like better choice rather than Caitlyn, because like you can out damage a Sivir like in a team fight in the late game.
Yeah.
The Kog'Maw can like out damage a Sivir or
Yeah, but
something
then
like there's a
I
Alistar or
think they
something.
needed to change their support a bit because Janna's a great support.
Yeah.
No shade in that, but Kog'Maw needs more, more support, more protection in the sense. Like Gallia is great for protection, but at one point you get to realize that he doesn't have any protection other than Gallia. If you see the Kog'Maw picks, Kog'Maw games, you'll see mostly they have this protective top laner who can peel for him for days, and then you have this support or jungler who can always protect the Corki. Or even I've seen a lot of games where they pick Tam Kench just to
No,
eat
like
him.
he could pick like Kog'Maw Braum or something,
Yeah,
cause
Kog'Maw Braum
Gallo
works very well.
Gallo can like easily out and disengage, but the thing is like I think Janna is a good pick cause like there's a Alistar, there is a Gragas, there is a Nar. He can like if they try to come in, like he can like tornado and like disengage
Yeah,
the engage
yeah,
easily. Like
he's a
they
great pick against this team. What I'm saying is that he wouldn't be having a great pick for his team if there was a Kog'Maw here, because Kog'Maw would just have to be to have to take in a lot of CC as well. Like Galio can protect him, but what happens when a Gragas comes in? What happens if he does explosive cast? What happens if you get hit by headbutt pulverize? What happens when you get hit by Nar's ult? I will actually ignore Corky's package. I'll ignore it for now. But they have so much engage. They have
like
so much.
it's like hard to like maintain the Nar rage. Like you can't like get that in every team fight.
Yeah. So there's a lot of engage from
Like it actually depends like which team plays it better. Like if like someone gets caught, like the team fight ends there. Like if the blue team gets caught, gets someone, and the team fight ends for the blue team.
yeah.
It's like the same goes for the red team as well.
I do think the blue team have a better team fight comp than the red team. I think they have a better one because they have engaged, they have disengaged, they have the damage, they have the peel, and they have a quirky package.
It actually depends on the laning phase, like how much they get ahead or something, or if they're even like, I think like Sivir will outtrade anything, like whatever the red team does.
Sivir will outtrade, and I think top lane. It's fair to say that Nari is going to win that lane. The real crucial part
yes.
is what I'm thinking is that
Like he should win, like he should win. Like it's up to him, like how he plays that.
I think the most crucial lane for TDB would be the mid lane. As
Yeah,
I
it's
said,
like
I haven't seen
Gragas and Zarvan will like focus the mid lane because Vel'Koz has like nothing to do without his flash. The Gragas can like easily gank the lane.
Yeah, and Corki has Valkyrie, so Corki is much safer in that way.
Safe.
Much safer. So it all depends on the mid lane. I think I'm interested to see what way Vel'Koz plays, because I've seen there are two ways to play Vel'Koz. One, he can just go full poke, or he can just go full wave clear. Now, if I were to play Vel'Koz in this situation, I would go wave clear, because if you give Corki enough time to wave clear, Corki will roam. You do not want Corki to roam, because that's what Corki excels at, roaming. So
Yeah.
I think you shouldn't let Corki roam. I think you should, keep Corki in the lane as much as possible.
Vel'Koz has nice wave clear. Like so, like if he goes missing for some time, like he can easily clear the wave and push it to his tower. So it won't be a problem. Like if he roams, he will miss the farms as well. So won't be a problem. Like Vel'Koz has great wave clear.
Yeah, if he does go to wave clear, but a lot of the people, they max Q instead of E.
Yeah,
W.
yeah. W.
Yeah. So, if they max Q, you don't have a lot of wave clear. You have very less wave clear. So, and we can see, Corki putting a lot of pressure because he hit the level 2 first. And, it's always
my
the case.
Spectator data failed. I have to reconnect.
Yeah. It's like, it's very common for laners when they have the early level 2, they always go for a trade. Like a lot of the cases, you'll see that they make it as an aggressive play while their opponents are still level 1. So Corki trying to go aggressive there. We can see Jarvan in the river and a bit of trading going on in the mid lane.
Is the Gallios picked first, then Gnar?
No, Gnar and Galio were Gnar and Jarvan were picked before Jarvan and Galio were picked before Gnar. Yeah.
Okay.
So they fully knew what they were getting into. So it was basically a counter pick. I expected them to pick the mid laner earlier because Third Reich already picked their mid laner. They already picked it in the first phase. So I expected them to pick it earlier, which would have been better in my opinion than picking it for late. Then you have that uncertainty. Who's going top? Who's going mid? Who's going jungle? So it's like that uncertainty would have done them better. And wait, Corki just picks the Valkyrie, so it will be a lot of damage. And there is a gank in the top lane. A fight going on. Jarvan had to flash, and Gnar picks up first blood. Flash is being blown. The Gnar slow is being hit to the red, and that might be another kill for Gnar. So Gnar picks up a double kill.
Oh, can you tell me your timer, please?
I'm at 4:24, 25, 26. Are you ready?
Yes, I am 4, 4, 1, 2. Okay, I'm like speeding up.
Let me know when you come at 4:35. I'm just gonna pause.
Okay.
So I saw that.
Oh, that's a that's a nice double kill.
That's a nice double kill, but that was a
Yeah,
very
it's
aggressive play.
435, 435.
Yeah, so that was a very aggressive play by TDB. But one thing I think Van Gogh went in a bit too far. Like, there was a red buff onto Nar. He wanted to get the kill, and he probably would have died. So I think him going back from there would have been the best choice.
No, the thing is like the both jungler will go top. Like at this moment when they hit level 3, they will go top. Like it's a like common thing. Like you have to like calculate the thing like 2v2 you guys will win or not. So they just can't win 2v2, I guess. So they lost it there.
I think Jarvan focusing the top lane is a bit of it's a good strategy. I agree. But you shouldn't be there while Gragas is there. You shouldn't go up to a fight, because no matter if these two junglers might be even, but we all know that Nar has a greater advantage against Galio.
Yeah, Alistair is roaming to mid. Sivir went back and got his skull.
Yeah.
For farm, she will play safe, I guess.
And 2 swords. 2 long swords. Wow.
Yeah.
Probably he's going to go for Essence Reaver. Probably Essence Reaver.
Yeah, Essence Reaver is good on Sivir. Like it costs a lot of mana. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll make the Coffin's Warhammer and then and there is an engage in the bot lane. Oh, that's a good flash, but Alistair goes in, but there's Jarvan right there, and so they dissuade the fight. Flashes blown, but no kill. And again, both junglers are putting, they're matching ganks.
Yes.
And we can see a bit of trading in the mid lane, but now, but Corki did lose out on that trade, and should be wary.
I think like Vel'Koz will win when he will hit level 6. If Corki doesn't have his Valkyrie, so he will win.
And there's a dive in the bot lane. That might be a dead Jarvan. That's a dead Jarvan.
That's sad. My spectator data again.
Oh, that might have been a kill on Alistair, but Alistair survives. But yeah, I just want to see what Vel'Koz is maxing. Vel'Koz is actually maxing his Q, so he's not actually going for wave clear. That is very interesting. I think he wants to win the lane probably, but
he thinks like he has to like trade it. Like you can out trade a Corki. Like if you max W, like it's hard to hit the W.
I think you can outtrade him provided you land your E. And then there's a gank in the bot lane again. That's a red buff. This might be a kill. And that's a very good explosive cast. And a flash goes in from Sivir. Sivir wants to take that kill, but he survived long enough for so Gragas picks up the kill at the end. And Corki is running for his life, and will have to back off now. So a lot of focus coming from Gragas in the bot lane. There's been 2 ganks so far.
As they blown the summoners earlier, like he has to come.
Yeah, Janna still had his flash, but there was no way to survive. And now they're going to take the Mountain Drake as the prize. Now they're going to take the Mountain Drake and get those objectives, because they took out a lead in the bot lane. And the dragon has been slain. So and they are so Corki has the package. Corki hasn't done anything yet with it. So what do you think of the game so far?
I'm lagging a lot. Like I can't see the game, so I can't really tell you right now. Like I am like having so much trouble. I'm in like at 8:40 right now.
Yeah.
What's your time?
Yeah. What?
What's your time? Right? I'm like
I'm at, oh, there's a gang in the mid lane. But, they have to fall back. My time is at 10:20, 10:21.
okay. I'm
Oh,
fitting up.
there's a lot of damage coming from Velkoz's ult. Alistair has to break the unbreakable will, and now suddenly Galio's in danger, and Galio might be, Galio have to give up his life, and he does. Okay, so what's your time?
I'm lagging a lot.
Oh wow.
My time is like 10:30 right now. So you have to like you don't have to like you don't need to like chop.
And then suddenly there's a lot of engages coming. Oh god, this might be a dead Galio. Oh, that's a very good explosive cast, and now they want to take the kill, but Galio survives. Oh no, he might not survive. Corki incoming, and Corki comes in and picks up the kill.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So we can see a bit of a roam coming in the bot lane from TDB. Both Vel'Koz and Alistair, Jarvan are coming. There's a headbutt pulverized, and now they have to do something. But Gnar comes in and Gnar picks up a kill. Gnar picks up a double. This might be a triple for Gnar. But there's a Corki. Corki comes in. Corki picks up a kill and a triple kill for Gnar. They have come in from all sides, and now just a lot of focus in the bot lane, and now they're going to take the first turret as well. No, the second turret, my bad. The first turret already fell in the top lane. And we do have a TC here.
A summoner has reconnected. So there's a reconnection, and you can see that
Third Reich already have a huge lead right now. It's a very significant lead. And now there's a roam by Corky. He does have the package, but he doesn't want to go in and just uses the package to go back. And now we can see Nar going to the top lane to push it out again. And there's a knockback pulverize by Alistar. Now they're just going to clear some of the wards from the vision because they want to take that turret, but they have to walk back because Nar doesn't have his TP, and they can't go up for a confrontation because it will be a 4v5 on their end. But TDB do start the dragon, but they are forced back because Third Drag is not backing off, even though they have a disadvantage in terms of that. And Nar is taking a lot of damage from the turret, and he does back off safely. And this might be a dive into dragon, and there's the knock up, there's the pulverize, there's the belly slam, and he is dead. And now Gragas goes back with the body slam, and now only one kill went to the favor of Third Reich. Third Reich showing their dominance in the game. Now there's a lot of the pressure is piling onto TDB because Third Reich is operating in all cylinders. They are diving the mid laner when they see chance. They are not hesitant on pulling the trigger. They're pulling the trigger fairly well. They're all in the mid lane now. They're trying to protect the last outer turret they have. And the jungler is very far behind for TDB. He is down by 30 CS, and not only that, he has died 3 times, where his counterpart has 3 kills and 2 assists. So he's very far behind, especially in the gold of skins, because that's like a 1700 gold. But the biggest gold difference is actually in the top lane. There's like 2,500 gold lead, and there's a gank in the front. Mugiwara's there all alone, and there's a kill on to Third Reich for that, and Nar had to flash back. Nar is running for his life, and he might be caught here, and he does get shut down by Vel'Koz. But meanwhile, Third Reich take the bot lane inner turret, and now they're pushing towards to the inhibitor turret, and they want to tank it for a bit or not. They're just taking it down. They took down the inhibitor turret because TDB was too late to respond, and that's a free inhibitor now. They are like ahead in like 9,000 gold. The Reich is ahead by 9,000 gold, and now they are pausing. Probably because of double ping, I guess.
A summoner has disconnected.
You can actually do Rift Herald now. You can actually do Rift Herald.
A summoner has reconnected. A summoner has reconnected.
Oh yeah, Gragas is backing. They're probably not going to be able to do Rift Herald.
A summoner has reconnected.
Yeah, but then again, Jefford is too far behind. TDB is just too far behind to contest anything at this point. So they are resuming. So Alistair are clearing wards. They're trying to get more vision around the Baron side now. But there might be a dive here. And there's the dive, and Sivir just easily takes down the Vel'Koz. Now the entire game, snowballing in the favor of Third Reich. They have got 4 turrets, and now they're gonna pick up their 5th. That's just so much damage, They're so far ahead. And that's an E. That's an easy engage, and Tarvin just dies. I don't know why he engaged. And there's the package. They wanted to make something more happen, but he did, force taking the flash. So that's a win-win for them. Gallius on the side though wants to engage. The body slam toss, there's a flash taunt, but there's just no. But that's a 4-man. That's a 3-man Gnar ult, and that just changed part of the fight because there were a lot of low HP in the favor of in Third Reich's side, but that Gnar ult just saved someone from dying. And now, Third Reich is going to the Baron. They want to pressure the Baron now. So Alistair is still there clearing what? But that's a lot of, you know, third deck is now so far ahead that, you know, 12,000 gold. There's a 12,000. Actually, make it 13. Like, oh my god, that's so much gold on their side. Like, it's unbelievable at the moment. And then now there's Corky pushing the bot lane inhibitor, and you know, the Galio's there trying to dissuade him. Corky wants to pick that fight and he's melting through, and that was a huge burst. That was a huge burst by Corky.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
And inhibitor has been destroyed. They're pressuring two inhibitor turrets. And
Red team's turret.
And they're shooting both the inhibitors. One inhibitor taken down. Take another one. That's a headbutt pulverize right there. And there's a stun. Welcome's ulti goes out. Cage's out as well. But the body block comes in, puts through the spell shield. And still a lot of damage going from this third right team. And you know, the third Reich is now 16,000 gold ahead, and the next push they should be actually going to end the game. They are still taking the mountain race to make it easier. So they're just going to regroup now. All three inhibitors are down. Corky brought in the package, takes the red buff. Now there's going to be a lot of engagement because the Corky is very fed. And this might be a package play. Or not. That's a lot of damage. That's quite a bit of damage going on to Jarvan. And now you know they still have that split pushing. You know, they are pushing all the waves because then they can actually dive this team. They are very far ahead to dive, and now Velkoz's ult is down, and there's the Sivir ult, and there's so much. You have to stay there, like so much engaged. Alistair dies because he hangs the mountain. Corky picks up a double kill. Sivir is unstoppable, and that should be the end of the game. And third Reich having a dominant game. Not just a good game, it was a really dominant game. They went in, they had a game plan, they executed it. There was a lot of ganks. Gragas got his bot lane and his top lane ahead. Corky and Vel'Koz had a scuffle, but later Corky just sprung out ahead and he dealt so much damage. So that's game 1. I'm just gonna host game 2 right after my client says concluding game. So we'll be back when the second game starts. guys. The game has.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
game has begun. And now we see a Gragas ban. Well, he played a tremendous Gragas. I won't be
Oh,
surprised if
no,
they
I'm
ban
just
the Nar as
mad.
well. And then if they ban the Alistar. And then the Zivir. And then the Corki. But I think Corki is something you can deal with. And I have with me Darker than Zed.
Now
Say
I'm
something.
Hi guys. Yeah. So
Oh.
the first ban is Gragas. Like after the last match, it is expected. The Gragas ban. The Gragas plays were awesome. The Gragas ultimates especially. Like
I
they were
would be
point.
surprised if they ban the entire team. The entire team. Like, ban it away.
The Gragas ultis were on point. Absolutely on point.
Also, Alistar, you know, they have a lot of.
Yeah. The Alistar plays. Yeah.
Now, you know, they do plan the LeBlanc, so which means
Yeah.
they're
They
willing
don't want
to
to.
let, you know, they're willing to let Lucian go because now, you know, Third Reich won't have that, you know, courage to go for a Corki blind pick because Lucian can counter him. Which means like,
Yeah. The LeBlanc ban is for to deny them a snowball in mid laner. Actually, the first pick is a Tristana. It's a safe pick. Good
not
early
just a
game,
safe
good
pick,
late
a
game.
very good pick in my opinion. So
Yeah. Like it's really highly contested in the current meta.
and they pick in Nar. Wait, not blind pick? Okay.
Yeah, not plan pick. I don't think he's gonna pick Galio this time. Because
Now I
yeah.
think knowing that you're up against a Nar, you
Yeah,
don't want to pick a
exactly.
Galio.
You won't pick Galio.
And then actually
Yeah,
hovering over the Jarvan and
Yeah,
the
Third
Dragon.
Reich is picking the Jarvan away from TDB.
They are probably, you know, pushing into a corner. But Katsu is actually known for his you know, I saw him play a game and he plays a good Lee Sin. So I won't be surprised if he goes for Lee Sin. Though I don't like Lee Sin in this meta at the moment, but he does go for Sejuani. So he does go for
The
Sejuani.
Sejuani pick, yeah. Sejuani is a really good pick.
Considering Gragas is taken out, Sejuani is very good.
Okay, Irelia pick. That's like an
That was
unconventional
unexpected.
pick.
Irelia is
Yeah.
actually
No
Nars.
one really picks the Irelia anymore. But-
Yeah, that's professional play. This is not professional play. This is just, well, they
Well,
still
not
pick the
even in
Corki.
solo queue. Nobody really picks the Irelia, even in solo queue or pro play.
But it's Irelia.
Yeah, the red side is actually picking everything from the blue side.
I shall endure.
Dragon actually plays a lot of Corki,
Yeah, but
and they're also banning the Victor and the Anivia. So Dragon can't play those champions.
now, unless he goes like, okay,
It's
I'm
just
going to pick the
business.
Lucian now. Like,
Yeah, the TDP is basically banning the last match's comp from the Third Reich. The Gragas, Alistar,
As you
and the
wish.
Xavier.
but the rest of the two were picked, so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Now, you know, you think about, okay, they do ban the Janna now, so a lack of disengage from them, and still, you know, both teams haven't picked their support. Both teams.
Yeah, Janna is like a really good pick now. Provides a lot of
You don't
peel,
have the
provides a lot of disengage, and the heal is a
But they
lot.
banned the Lucian for some reason. Why do you ban the Lucian?
Yeah, I don't know. Like Lucian is usually picked in the mid lane now. It's a like really good early game mid laner.
I think, you know,
Like
Third
the
Reich
Corki,
wouldn't be
yeah,
sad to does get a Corki.
Yeah, I don't think the Corki is the ADC. So, like, if the Corki is going mid, you don't need to ban the Lucian.
But
Lucian can be played as the ADC, but I don't know, like, it isn't that good. Lucian is
now,
way
yeah.
better in the mid lane.
Now we see a Taric pick.
Yeah.
Taric is pretty good. Like, I don't know, like, people don't blame. He's kind of underrated in my opinion. And now,
Yeah, I
IK
agree.
Vango goes for a Braum. So basically, their bot lane is going to be a Braum Tristana, and then there's a Sejuani. So max peel for Tristana. There's a max level. There's a lot of peel for him.
Yeah.
Now I'm interested to see what Dragon picks because the Vel'Koz didn't work out, and I think
Okay, the Vel'Koz. Okay.
he's still going for
Achha,
Vel'Koz.
he's still going for Vel'Koz.
I
Yeah,
think Syndra would have been better.
third Reich is banning his champion pool, taking away the Corki, banning Victor, Anivia. Dragon still plays a lot of champions, I think.
Yeah, but
He's still preferring the Vel'Koz over anything else.
But
His Vel'Koz is quite good actually. Like, I've seen him play
but this
Vel'Koz.
is a Twitch, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of damage from that red team, especially if the Twitch close late game. He's like, he'll just come out of nowhere and like spray and pray, spray and pray.
Yeah, the Tristan and the Twitch, both of them are really good in the late game. I don't know actually like which of them are better.
No, I think
Early on, I think the Tristana is better than the Twitch in the early game in the laning phase because Tristana has no problem pushing the lane.
I think Tristana
Jump.
is pretty well anywhere.
Yeah, like
at
Tristana
any
can
point
just
in the
jump
game-
out from any ganks.
I think she's pretty good at any point in the game, but against a Twitch, Tristana has to get ahead because if they are in even scales, they both have enough damage to decimate the opponents. But I think Twitch has more damage to decimate them because it's a Twitch.
Yeah,
Spray and pray. Everyone's dead.
yeah. He also has the Taric ulti to protect him. The Taric ulti takes a few seconds to cast, so if the Sejuani manages to land an ulti on the Twitch, the team fight can be
But
turned
if
on,
it's
even
a
in the
good
late
Taric,
game.
it's a good Taric. Oh god.
Yeah.
You don't play against good Tarics.
The Braum shield actually counters the Twitch. Like if the Braum shield can block the Twitch's ulti. You know the Twitch ulti goes through champions and minions and everything, but the Braum ulti blocks it. So sorry, I didn't mean to say ulti. The Braum shield, the E ability, I think.
So Braum shield can block it, but
Yeah, like Twitch needs to be in a really good position to actually
yeah.
hit their back line. Otherwise, Braum should be able to block out most of the damage.
Yeah, but Twitch, I don't think he'll be fighting head on. I think he'll be, walking around, looking for a good position and then unleashing.
Yeah,
So,
Braum can actually block a lot of things like
Yeah.
the Corki missiles, like the Corki pokes, the Corki damages, and Twitch. Also, the Gnar. Gnar is actually ranged until he ulti.
but I think,
Like, yeah.
I think TDB's game is entirely dependent on the laning phase. If Tristana and Twitch are on equal footing, Twitch has a high chance of decimating everyone because there's a Taric who can provide him protection. There's a Gnar and a Jarvan damage. You do not underestimate Gnar or Jarvan, and then you have Corki. Then you're, TDB will have to be, will have to split focus. Like they have to choose: do we kill the Corki or do we kill the Twitch? Because both of them will kill them. Both. They have so much damage. Like they have to think about, okay, who do I focus? So, other than that, like if they want to prevent that, they have to, win laning phases. If they win laning phases, if they keep, the Twitch, they keep the laners of Third Reich quiet, then it will be a very good situation for them. But if they are all even, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, the Irelia and the Nar matchup is really interesting because, like, I don't know, the Irelia should be ranked in the laning phase. Like Nar outranges her by far. Like Nar can just choose when to engage, when to poke. Irelia can't do it. And the Sejuani and the Jarvan are both really good gankers. So yeah, I think Jarvan will have a better impact in the laning phase. But the Sejuani is viable even in the mid game and late game. Sejuani is always viable throughout the game.
Yeah, but Jarvan will also be viable if he
Yeah,
makes it out.
Sejuani can pick anyone from such a long range. Yeah, she can Q in the ulti. Q ulti combo is a really high range combo, like not higher than the Rakan pick off combo, but yeah. Jarvan also has a EQ ulti combo, so yeah, both of them have really uh, great engages from a long distance.
So, which team do you think has an edge?
I don't really know, like from watching the last game, I'm gonna favor the red side, Third Reich. Their picks are overall, like, I think better. I don't think the Vel'Koz will work out.
Question marks on Vel'Koz. But
Yeah.
I think he should have gone for Syndra.
The Vel'Koz outranges the Corki, but against Corki, you can go something like Syndra or Anivia was banned, so Anivia is not an option. Maybe Syndra, yeah. Like Syndra has more damage in the lane phase. Syndra can just combo him off.
Or can just push the wave properly. Or just
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not let Corki roam.
If Corki roams, that's the problem. As I said last
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
And he was able to roam and he caused problems.
I don't think we're gonna see any invades.
No, we're not.
Yeah, both teams are playing defensive. I think the top lane will be like
Minions have spawned.
focused a lot in this match by the junglers, because that Nar and Irelia matchup is like really interesting. If the Irelia gets ahead in laning phase, the Nar won't be able to fight. The
Okay.
Nar will actually be able to fight because he just outranges her a lot. He can just poke and Irelia can't engage. But
We can see
yeah, the bot lane
Vel'Koz
vicious.
starting Q. Wait.
Nice kills from the Vel'Koz. Yeah, all 3 kills actually hit on the Corki.
Yeah. But you know, this is EDB's bot lane to lose. They have, I think they are better in the laning phase than Twitch and Tarek.
Okay, this is really interesting. Sejuani went from red to wolves. She ignored the raptors. The raptors provides a lot of experience and gold.
Yeah,
So
but
I don't know.
probably
She might wanna do a early gank in the top lane.
by getting
Yeah,
the level
exactly.
3 from the
Yeah, like while Jarvan is doing the raptors, Sejuani can just gank top, but she isn't doing it. I think doing the raptors would have been a better choice. Like if you didn't want to gank top, early gank top. Actually, Sejuani is moving to top lane. Nah.
Yeah, probably or not.
She's just doing the scuttle grab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and TDB's bot lane did push up. Irelia exerting a
Yeah.
lot of pressure. Meganar is going to come in.
Yeah,
And
Twitch cannot outpush a Tristana. Tristana's pushing power is really good in the lane from the passive. Sejuani is maybe looking for a gank it maybe. And
probably
while
going to
Jarvan
look
is
for
going
again.
top, Jarvan is going top. But
I
Irelia
think
is gonna
Irelia should
move
be
back.
safe. Irelia
Yeah,
should be
Irelia
safe.
moved back, yeah. That was a bit risky. Okay, both of the junglers are gonna meet the river. This is really interesting in the
Jarvan
top
doesn't
lane.
know where
Okay,
Sejuani is. Sejuani doesn't know
Jarvan
where
is
Jarvan.
recalling. Yeah, Jarvan didn't know where Sejuani was, but Sejuani did know because Jarvan popped the Warding plant.
There might be something in the top lane there.
Yeah, no, Sejuani can just escape with her Q. She's really good that way. She's a tank as utility.
We can see the bot lane of Third Reich are playing a bit aggressive now. Right. This is something really interesting because you can't push out a Tristana,
Yeah, which is taking a bit of damage.
but Twitch is going so far up. It's interesting.
Okay, Irelia is actually at a CS advantage over the Gnar.
Yeah, because you can farm really well with Irelia using
Yeah,
spells.
exactly.
So
But still, he's taking a lot of damage and no mana at all. The Gnar doesn't need mana. He has that Fury, I think.
yeah, in the
Fury.
Irelia Nar matchup, what you need to do is actually
Yeah, Gnar is
survive
constantly
the lane.
pushing. The Irelia is forced to back, I think. Irelia needs to back because she has no mana and is low on HP. And she's gonna miss out some
And the junglers are
CS.
going to meet in the bot lane again, but they don't want to fight.
Yeah, Irelia is gonna miss out a lot of CS. Entire wave.
But to see TDB's bot lane freezing the lane, something I don't understand. Maybe due to jungle focus, probably. But Twitch farming up being even with Tristana is not something you want.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, a fun fact that Third Reich's ADC went Doran Shield both of the games, while TDB Mugiwara went Doran's Blade both games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same for the Corki. Corki went Doran Shield both games, while Vel'Koz just went usual Doran Shield.
I think the Doran Shield.
Yeah. Negates the poke damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Twitch can just heal back up from the poke. Same for the Corki. We saw the Vel'Koz landing some really good Qs, but they didn't really do any damage because the Doran Shield can just heal him back up.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like
Okay, Vel'Koz is moving. Achha, never mind.
the Vel'Koz is gonna ward and come back, or
Yeah.
scrying. Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
The scrying plant used.
Yeah, both junglers are at the same side of the map throughout for the whole game, up till now.
Yeah.
And the Gnar is engaging.
Yeah, I
Nice
think
stun.
this is
Nice
a fight
engage.
that
Nice
might be a-
stun. Yeah, Gnar hits everything. And that should
this
be
might be a
that's the
kill.
first blood. Yeah. Well played by the Gnar. I didn't expect the Gnar W to hit, actually. That was really good.
What time are you at?
I'm at 746, 748, 49,
You
and
pause.
50. Yeah, okay. I paused at 55.
Okay. start.
Okay.
So there's a bit of trading going on in the bot lane, but like Twitch is ahead in CS, about 3 CS, but still ahead. Like, Twitch shouldn't be ahead.
Okay. Yeah, Jarvan is counter jungling, invading the blue side. Sejuani can't really do anything because it's a 3v2. Okay, nice,
That's a
nice. And the
bad
bomb,
left
and the
hook.
bomb. Yeah. That was
Just a
badly
flash out,
played
but
by
he
the
might be
Sejuani.
dead right now. And there's
Yeah,
a dead
he should be
Sejuani.
dead. He dies. And the Irelia is caught out. The Irelia. Okay. The
And
fight
there's
is
a
actually
kill.
turned.
And this might be a second kill for Vel'Koz.
Yeah,
though.
this is a second kill.
Vel'Koz
That
wants
game,
the third.
the fight
and-
just turned out really well for the TDP.
And Vel'Koz gets a
Yeah.
triple kill.
Yeah, Irelia has a passive where she gets a bonus stats from being outnumbered. So I think that played a part in that outplay, 2v3 outplay.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
started off with,
that was a really nice ulti from the Vel'Koz.
yeah, but that,
Did a lot of damage.
you know, the fight started off with their jungler being caught out, and then suddenly they both mid lane, Vel'Koz makes the roam, and then Vel'Koz ult just shreds everyone. And Vel'Koz
Yeah,
gets
third
triple
rank
kill.
were in a really bad position in the jungle, in the blue side jungle of TDP. They
And
lost
you know,
2v3.
this will be a huge.
Yeah, this will have a huge impact on the game.
Yeah,
This
this is a
the
huge
last
boon
fight.
for Vel'Koz. Like now, Vel'Koz went back to base and completed his Morellonomicon and is now making back to his lane
Yeah.
while he has 6 stacks in his Dark Seal. Like that's going to be a big boon for him, especially completing the Morello so early. It's 10 minutes. He completed it so early. And
Okay.
there is the
And
package
the
going
Korg is
on.
engaging all in on the
And I think
Vel'Koz.
this might be a dead Vel'Koz.
Yeah, Vel'Koz
flashes
flashed
out
out.
so that Jarvan cannot use the the ult on him, and now he's forced to back. But Sejuani is there now, going to
Yeah.
stop them from pushing out.
Actually, I'll be back in a
Braum-
minute.
Yeah, even Braum comes into the lane. And there's a trading going on in the top lane. Sort of even, I guess.
There's a smell you can feel.
The real crucial thing is nothing happening in the mid lane, and Twitch is ahead by a lot of CS. Like, Twitch shouldn't be ahead of CS like this. And there's a Mega. This is the very bad for Irelia, and Irelia just got overcautious. And now there's a Twitch ulti going on. Both the tanks go on to Twitch. This might be
Okay,
a
I'm
big
back.
Twitch. And Twitch does die at the end. But we do see that Vel'Koz taken down by both Corki and Jarvan. And now they might have to give up Grom's life for it.
Yeah, blue side
Braum
should
has to
die.
give
Sejuani
up.
should die.
Sejuani should die as well, and
Yeah, and that's a double kill on the Korg.
two fights in the map. Irelia being overzealous, going into fighting with Irelia, and then Meganar just hits, and Irelia just takes third shots and then dies. And then on the bot side, they do pick off Twitch very well, but good presence by Reich. And they come back there, they take the kill onto Vel'Koz, and then they collapse on the rest. Tristana safely goes out, but the rest of the two are not so fortunate.
And that's a free dragon. Cloud break.
Yeah, free Cloud Drake.
We're hoping to catch out Vel'Koz.
And they're trying to catch out Vel'Koz, but Vel'Koz sniffs it out.
Yeah, playing safe.
Now there's
That Q almost hit. The Vel'Koz is doing putting some really nice Qs, nicely placed.
And And the Valkyrie goes out for Corki just to go out of range because Sejuani was there.
Yeah.
And
Like
Corki just
Sejuani can't really hit her ulti onto the Gnar
Yeah.
or the Corki because they have really nice escapes.
Yeah, but 30 minutes into the game, 13 minutes into the game, and Corki has already completed his Trinity Force, and now there's going to be a huge burst in what damage he can deal.
Yeah.
So,
Like we saw the Velkas complete his Morello on his first back, I think.
yeah, not his first
Or second back. That was his second back.
second back.
Sorry. Yeah. And now the Corki finishes his Triforce. I think the Corki will deal more damage than the Velkas. Because like the Triforce's components don't really deal much damage, but after the whole item is finished, it's like really good.
Yeah,
Especially for a Corki who reaches Reich after that first item.
yeah. If you see in the top lane, Irelia still hasn't completed her Triforce.
Yeah, Nari is constantly pushing the top lane turret.
Yeah.
Okay, the
And now
Twitch is actually
there is-
engaging in the bot lane.
But that's,
The Vel-
that's going to be a lot of damage, and there's a
and
lot of
Sejuani hits
resources
and Twitch dies.
being pulled
That's
out.
that's a 2v4 and I don't think anyone will die.
So anyone else
Corki is
will
moving
die, but
Corki is moving down to bot lane. The turret should be safe because they cannot really dive a Corki.
they can't dive a Corki, but
They can dive a Corki, but the Corki has the Taric and the Jarvan. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, you know, Sejuani's ult is down.
Yeah, the
Brock's
Sejuani
is
ulti
down
wasn't
as
really
well.
needed there because Twitch didn't have flash. They could have easily killed the Twitch.
And there's a flash
Corki
out.
has to flash out. That was a bad engage from the Corki. Corki didn't know how many people were there, so I think he was trying to focus.
Yeah, now, you know,
And
not dealing a
yeah,
lot of
Jar
damage
is
to the top lane
on
turret.
the top lane turret.
He might be able to get it though.
Maybe, not really sure.
Like, he won't-
Irelia,
he'll be able
yeah,
to-
Irelia
he has
should
to
be there
let
in
it-
time.
let it. And
Yeah.
there's a fight
Meanwhile,
in the
Tariq
bot
gets
lane,
caught and a lot of damage from the Tristana. Tristana jumps in, but
but there's a
won't be able to
Sejuani
let it
there,
damage.
and this might be another death twitch.
yeah, this should be a kill. And the
And
Jarvan's
now
coming,
Gnar
the
is coming
teleport from the
back
Gnar.
in, And
Yeah, and a nice ulti from the
out.
Jarvan.
Irelia is late though.
And the Braum dies. Corgi moving to bot lane.
And that's a lot of
everyone
damage
just
from
died.
Corki.
Okay, the Sejuani manages to get the Taric. So it's a 2-4-4, I think. Yeah, it's a 2-4-4.
No, it's a 3-4-4.
Nah, it's a 2-4-4.
3-4-4. Twitch died,
Irelia
Tariq died,
dies.
and Jarvan died.
How did Irelia die? Oh, it's a 2-4-4 because
It's a
Irelia
2-4-4.
died to Gnar.
Now, Irelia died, 4 of them died, and then they had a dead Twitch, Tariq, and Jarvan. Twitch died at the first of the fight. Starting on the fight, Twitch died. So, it was.
So never mind.
So,
Twitch actually has 0 kills, so the
Twitch
Tristana
has
has
0 kills.
the Tristana has an Infinity Edge completed and tier 2 boots, but the Twitch is just building the components of his war item.
yeah, but you know, Twitch hasn't gotten a kill, but look at his other
But the
other
Corki is
teammates.
really fat. The Corki and the Gnar is they can just take out the
Oh,
game. Okay,
that was
nice
a
flash from the
time to
Twitch.
engage. But now I think they have to send their turret, and that might be more. But
Yeah, that's a lot of damage from the Corki.
yeah.
The fat Corki, there's a lot of damage.
But,
However, the Velkas hasn't been able to do much with the 3 kills he got early on in the game.
yeah.
But the Corki roams are just really way more useful. I think the blue team is trying to clear out vision around the Rift Herald. So the top lane switches down to the bot lane while the mid lane rotates to top, and the bot side rotates to mid. But TDB just continue with their early laning. The top lane is in the top lane, the mid lane is in the mid lane, and the AD is in the bot lane.
I think
Okay.
they want to keep it that way.
Yeah, maybe. Corki does not have TP, but Corki is gonna stay in the top lane while the dragon is out. It's a cloud trick, so they won't be focusing it much.
Yeah, but this is a lot closer than the first game. The first game was
Yeah, the first game was a complete sweep by the red side.
yeah.
Third rate.
They completely swept them. Yeah.
So both teams are playing around the dragon. Twitch
But there
is in
might be
sneak mode.
something in the bot
Yeah,
lane.
sneaky, and that's a good ulti from the Gnar.
But
Doesn't
there's a
stun.
lot of
Okay, and
follow-up
the
from
Sejuani
the
counts.
TDB.
Sejuani at the Twitch dies, and the
There's
Gnar
a
should
lot
die.
of
That's a
follow-up
lot of
from
damage.
TDB.
That's a lot of damage from the Twitch. That was a bit greedy from the Gnar and Twitch.
No,
Like they
it
didn't
was
know
not
where
a
the
greedy.
Sejuani was.
No, they thought that they had the numbers advantage because all of the third right was coming to bottom.
Yeah. But
But
they
then
had no
suddenly,
vision.
some from somewhere, Sejuani and both Aurelia come in. So
Now, like Third Drake had no vision onto the Sejuani or the Velkas or even the Irelia, so that was really greedy. And that's a turret for TDB and should be a dragon.
yeah, and that's a lot of pressure relief. Like look at the goal difference now. It's what
The,
1,000.
the red side is actually ahead by about
Yeah, it's
1.3.
because they did get they did
The
get
first turret, the first blood,
Yeah.
that's a lot of bonus gold.
And they do have a CS advantage.
CS advantage, yeah, exactly.
Except for Sejuani. Sejuani has a much bigger advantage, but yeah. So it's more whittling down to CS advantage than most of the things. But it's not a lot, so not really no one's going to just you're not going to lose the game based off the small lead. But TDB are they did make the proactive play last fight, and it panned out really well for them, and they need to have more proactive plays like that. Like those are the kind of plays you need in order to
Yeah, the
play
game
really,
could have
really well.
turned. The game could have turned by that last fight. Like that was the instant reaction. The moment they saw the Twitch engaging, the Twitch and Gnar engaging, all of them just went bot lane.
And we can see the
Like the
package
third
just
right,
going away.
the third right team were also in the bot side, but they didn't have such a fast reaction.
No, it's not a fast reaction. They were pretty far
Like
off.
they can't really do anything. The 5-man, like the Sejuani ulti was good. The Irelia engage was good, so they didn't have much time to react.
Been destroyed.
The Twitch is really falling back.
Yeah. So they do pick up another turret in the bot lane, and there's a huge wave there though, and they want to kill the Gnar.
Yeah.
That's a flash. 2 flashes blown on both sides.
Okay.
That was a kill, but he does not
Okay,
pick up the
that's
kill,
actually
and the
2 kills.
Twitch- and the Twitch
The Twitch
died.
dies. How did the Twitch die? Wait.
Wait. I have to scroll back here.
Yeah, exactly. I saw the Narg die from the Irelia and
Okay, I'm just gonna stay here in the mid lane. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna just show to the viewers as well. Like, how did he die? Okay,
well, I
everything
guess
is
the
fine
Vilgas
now.
landed a whole combo.
Oh, there was a whole combo, and then the ult. The heal was also popped by
Yeah,
Twitch.
Vilkas had 3 kills. The Morello and the Sorcerer Rod completed. So.
But that's a lot of damage, and now Twitch has no heal. So
Okay, maybe Jarvan is for a engage.
What time are you at? I scrolled
23.
back,
23.
and I scrolled back, so
Okay. I was 35.
uh,
23:05.
okay.
Okay.
So, but the Twitch then though. Twitch gives up a kill, and now TDB are in neck distance, even though 1000 goal behind. Even though they do have one lack of a turret, they need one more. And I'm at there. Start. Alright, so now TDB pressure in the mid lane, trying to get some damage onto that turret. All of Third Reich just backed off, and now they are able to take that turret, and now the goal is somewhat equal. So the game has gotten a lot interesting, and it's clearly more competitive than the last game.
Yeah. And both of the teams are playing around the barrel now.
And Third Reich wanted a fight there because they had more in numbers, and Aurelia was in the
I just want to point out that the Vilkas peak is really working out well this game. That first team fight in the top lane.
I think that's what got him ahead, and that's why he's such a important piece right now. Because
The
that
Corki was
triple
actually
kill-
more effective. Corki pick was more effective than the Velkas, but I think the Velkas is
those
now
kills just got him
better.
ahead.
Yeah, Velkas is probably better in team fights. Corki has really nice engages, nice roams.
No, I think Corki is still
But
better
the
in
roaming
team fights.
game is over actually. The laning phase is over, as is the roaming.
No, I think
What
Corki
about-
is better in the laning phase. But the thing about Vel'Koz is with the
Like
with the
Corki,
members they
Corki
have-
was playing defensive the whole laning phase. Started the Doran shield and was just pushing the wave. No poking, no.
Yeah, that's what Corki should do in the lane. Not
Yeah,
poke,
just focus
farm.
roaming.
Farm. Like you get the Trinity first, and then you think about, okay, what do we do now? So now Corki is at a power spike right now. He has a Trinity first and an Infinity Edge. That's two of the most expensive items in the game, and he has both.
A summoner has
And of course tier 2 boots.
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has disconnected.
So that's a pause coming.
And probably battle ping. So
Battle pin, yeah. The Twitch is 0.5 at this point. That's like really bad because the Tristana is way better at right now. Like as we were saying, like Tristana is way better in the game and in the early game, but
Yeah,
Twitch will outscale
but
him,
there's
outscale
not a
her.
lot of goal difference between them, though.
Yeah, Twitch is farming really well. Has about 16 CS lead.
There's not a lot of goal difference, so shouldn't
Yeah.
be too much of a worry for them.
Yeah, the Gnar and the Corki are really fed. They should be able to carry deal a lot of damage. The Gnar has the Frozen Mallet and the Black Cleaver completed as well as building towards Thornmail. Builded that Bramble Vest item first.
But one thing, I was just checking the comments, and one thing that just popped out. Look at Twitch's build. I don't like.
Yeah, the Runan's first item. Yeah, I actually wanted to talk about it, but the team fight broke out.
Now Runan's is okay. I think you should
Runan's
have gone
first
for the
item
Blade of
and
the
then the
Ruined King.
Infinity Edge. Yeah,
I think you should
I
have gone for
get
Blade of
it.
the
I get
Ruined
it.
King.
Yeah, Runan's then the Infinity Edge. That's not really good.
No, I think you should have gone for Ruined King. I think Ruined King does more damage with Twitch. Gives you much necessary, life steal, attack speed, damage, tank.
Well,
stretching.
some people just prefer the Infinity Edge on ADC for the raw AD, and of course the critical. Okay,
we can see
the third rank
towards
is
the top
moving to
lane,
the top lane, but Aurelia knows Aurelia is backing out.
trying to back out, but Jarvan can always come in. Jarvan is there. The package
Corki
goes
is
in,
there. That's a nice
dodges
sidestep.
that,
That's a really nice sidestep by Aurelia. And she's
and now TDB is moving towards the mid lane, and
And the
Third
mid
Reich
lane
is
should
making a
fall.
call for the Baron.
Yeah,
Third
that
Reich
was a
is
really
making a
nice.
call for the Baron, or not? They are actually going to flank them.
No, they need to save the turret. If they make a call for the Baron, TDB can just take the inhibitor.
Yeah, but they do not go for the Baron. They wanted to go for a flank, but now I think they're going for a Baron.
They're now going for the Baron. TDB is now moving to the Baron side. I think Third Reich needs to back out.
Third Reich is in numbers, but that's a huge damage onto Gnar.
But the
now,
Gnar lives.
but this is when you should back off.
That's a lot of damage from the Tristana, but
This is when you should back off, because now you can see that Tarek Salt was there, but Tarek Salt is down. Tarek will be forced to die. Aurelia is also standing
Aurelia
there, so
dies, but
Aurelia's down as well.
the Gnar should die.
Gnar should die, but Gnar doesn't. They do pick up
Gnar has a
Jarvan
lot of
instead.
movement speed.
They do pick up Jarvan instead, and that's a 2-for-1 at the end.
TDB maybe could have done the Baron if they were healthy enough, but they're
I
really
think
low
they're
right
just going
now.
to be happy taking the top lane out of
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to be happy about it.
Yeah, they got the Maitland's tier 2 turret and the tier 1 turret in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah. So now, before
And-
backing up, they're just
Yeah, Twitch is soloing the dragon. Twitch is actually soloing the dragon.
Yeah, it's
That's the
pretty
Ocean
easy
Dragon.
to do the Ocean Dragon solo, but I think he's going to back off.
He's going back. Yeah, he's going to back off. Not enough damage.
Yeah, but they do take the top lane turret.
Like, this game is going really well for TDP.
Yeah.
Every one of the team fights, in fact. Like Velka's, that fight started out with Velka's landing his whole combo on the Gnar.
Yeah. And not just that, the Tarek ulti did come on in time, but there was one thing that Corki misplayed. If anyone went back, and saw it on the stream or here, it's like you can see that Corki actually Valkyried out of Tarek's ult. So it left him very prone, and he had to flash out of there. Like, he couldn't stay there because he would have been bursted down by the Tristana because he did not have Tarek's ult on him. So,
This is really interesting. Third Reich is moving for the Baron. They're making the Baron call. TDB does not know. TDB is playing around the dragon.
yeah.
Oh my god. It's really interesting. I think they're suspecting by now, yeah. But it's too late. That's a really nice Baron call from the Third Reich. And that might change the game. Like, for a team which is really behind and has a good late game composition, the Baron is really good. You can just freeze the game with the Baron, even if you can't take advantage. Yeah, that was a really nice call.
And now, you see Velka's taking the blue buff. And now, they have the Baron buff.
Yeah, Gnar was doing a really good job distracting TDB in the bot lane. The bot side.
And I think this might be a dead Aurelia. Aurelia should be sniffing it
Now
out by
Aurelia is
now.
backing out every time. She's guessing when Third Reich will come or the whole team is coming. Like, Aurelia, I think, was trying to be focused.
Well, TDB is still defending.
Yeah, Third Reich was trying to focus top lane. They did a 5-man gang top lane about twice, I think.
Yeah.
But didn't work out.
They want to actually, unleash Gnar as a split pusher. Aurelia is pretty good at wave clear, so you can't exactly push against an Aurelia pretty fast. But, it shows. And I think someone needs to go to the bot lane for TDB, because if that Gnar is let to, push out
someone needs to stay in the mid lane as well. Corki can just take out the turret with auto attacks. Few auto.
We can see no one going to the bot lane. No.
Now Sejuani is moving down to the bot lane. I think Nar should still be able to take it. Yeah, Nar is taking the bot turret. Yeah, and that's an engage from the third right. That should be a kill onto the Braum, but the Tristana has GA. That's some really nice damage from the Belkers, but the Taric ulti.
But that's a Taric ulti. And
yeah.
You know. But now I think
okay,
Aurelia
that's
might take
really
someone
close.
down.
The Twitch actually leaves, but he's gonna. Okay.
But then suddenly the fight
Twitch dies. The Tristana dies.
And now
yeah, the Tristana dies. That was sad. And the fight changes. Well, I think Belka should die.
Belka should die as well. And oh god. One mistake and now they are there to take the inhibitor.
And that's a pause. I don't know, maybe some DC. Did anyone DC in the last team fight?
No,
I don't.
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah. I didn't see anyone stand in the bot. The Taric ulti was really effective. Like, if the team didn't have the Taric ulti, they were gonna be swept by the Velkas and the Tristana. So I think the third Reich should be able to take the inhibitor because like only the support from TDB is up. Actually not up in one set.
Yeah. They should be able to take an inhibitor and then
then maybe move down to the bot lane, take that bot lane into turret. Yeah, they're actually pinning the bot lane turret as you can see in the map. They're pinning the bot lane turret and the mid lane inhibitor. I think they might move down to the bot lane as the bot lane wave is pushing.
A summoner has disconnected.
And Ryuji got DC'd. It was probably after.
Yeah, probably after the fight. Corki is gonna be like so fed now. Corki has about 300 CS, 5 kills. The moment Corki backs, I think you should be able to buy another item. I mean a whole core item.
Now, and TDB needs a very good fight to actually be relevant.
Yeah.
Because the inhibitor is going to be taken down.
A summoner has disconnected.
Oh, by the way, the Twitch didn't build the bot arc, but is going for the what is that item? Last Whisper. Yeah, it's like Last Whisper. Well, blue side does have a lot of armor. Every one of them, in fact, for Tristana.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, what do you think about the Guardian Angel on the Irelia?
That's a good item. By all means. It gives you a bit of armor, it gives you a bit of...
Like, the Irelia did have a Guardian Angel the last fight. They still lost the fight. So the next fight, they should lose because Guardian Angel cooldown would not be up. Okay, so the TDB is saying that Braum was DC for the whole fight.
No, I don't think he was because he did put up a shield. He did put up his
I'm not sure because I was watching the Twitch versus.
No, I saw him put up his shield when Twitch altered, and then probably he DC'd. But then again, there's another pause, and I think
Yeah, so Third Reich takes the inhibitor and is moving down to the bot side. They should be able to take the bot side inhibitor and then reset. Okay, so I'm moving back to the team fight, trying to what happened. We have nothing to do in the boss line.
and now they'll probably take the bot lane inhibitor, and now they're just going to back up. Well, they have Baron empowers recall.
Okay, I don't think the Braum like DC'd before he got caught. As you can see, the team fight started with Braum getting caught under the turret. I'm talking about the last team fight in the Third Reich won. So the Braum was caught under turret by Third Reich and he died and used his shields. I don't think he was DC'd. Maybe lagging, but not DC'd.
Yeah.
So what time are you at? Okay, Cork is engaging. Never mind.
They're trying to make something happen.
Yeah. But the Braum shield's just gonna negate all damage.
Yeah, but they do take the turret.
Yeah, Velkas was really low. Nar is pushing the bot side in kind of pressure as well. Third Reich take the mid turret.
And now, you know, there's a fight in the bot lane.
Wait, what turn
And
are you
now-
at?
And now there's ult. I'm at 34-6. And now there's an engage on to Jarvan.
Yeah, that's a nice
Get
one.
Jarvan.
This should be a good Jarvan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jarvan
that's
just
some
died.
really nice damage from the Velkas. Nar is just doing a lot of damage.
Yeah,
the
now
back.
he's doing a lot of damage. And now they have to surrender the mid lane turret. Even though
And
they
the
have,
inhibitor.
but
Yeah,
that is
even
an
though it's a
ult.
4v5 and that's the ulti lands on the Gnar, the Velkas combo lands on the Gnar, but Gnar is just gonna jump back out. They're still gonna push the mid lane, even though it's a 4v5, because Sejoni ult is down.
Takes a lot of damage. They do chase
Yeah,
the Corki at the bot lane.
Yeah, they're giving up the inhibitor. They're giving up the inhibitor for the Corki.
But there's now 3 inhibitors down. And
Yeah, that's a lot of super minions pushing. Oh my god, the super minions actually take down that one direct minions.
and now, you
I
know,
think yeah, Third Reich will be
Do
able
the
to
Elder
keep the the Elder Drake free, like free Elder Drake. I don't think TTB will be able to contest three inhibitors down, super minions pushing down all of the lane.
even though they have like one Elder Dragon.
But the extra burn damage is always
Yeah.
they should easily win the next team fight if a team fight occurs.
Yeah. Right now, TDB is just focused on defending their own turrets.
Yeah. So they're just gonna force the Baron. If TDB tries to engage, they have the Elder Drake, so no problem. They down. Yeah, they should be a free Baron. They have a lot of damage with you fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Baron goes over to the red side.
And now they have a Baron
This
as well.
this should be the game. They have 3 inhibitors and the Baron and the Elven Break. Flash in from the Jarvan. Ulti is the Sejuani. A lot of damage on the Jarvan. The Taric is just really tanky. Nice ulti from the Taric. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. A nice ulti from the Sejuani. And a nice
there's a lot of damage going on. No one's dead yet. The Sejuani is the first one to fall, and Corki takes down the. Corki takes down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the minions just take down the Nexus. The minions and
yeah, the minions are not.
Yeah, that's good
I
game.
didn't notice that.
That's good game. Well played, both teams.
And that was game number 2. TDB loses game 2, so Third Reich wins the series by 2-0. So that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching, and we are bowing out now.